Everything that you need to know about routine car maintenance in 7 minutes. You should take your automobile in for a tune-up on a regular basis and replace consumable parts like wiper blades, brake pads, engine oil, radiator coolant, and brake fluid. Some vehicles also need mechanical upkeep, such as replacing air and fluid filters, drive belts, timing belts or chains, and spark plugs. Over time, hoses and belts deteriorate. Rubber hoses are susceptible to cracking or swelling, which can cause leaks and leave you stuck. Checking the hoses for the radiator, power brakes, and power steering is essential when your automobile approaches 100,000 miles. Your car will function more effectively if you perform planned maintenance on time. You should prevent the possibility of costly damage that will cost much more in the future. How frequently you need to maintain your car. Most manufacturers program routine maintenance to happen every 30,000 miles. Therefore, at 30,000, 60,000, and 90,000 miles, certain components should be examined and replaced as necessary. Depending on the manufacturer's recommendations and whether your vehicle utilizes conventional or synthetic motor oil, the engine oil should be changed more frequently, typically every 7,500 to 10,000 miles. Which symptoms indicate that my car needs a tune-up? Tell your mechanic what's going on if your car isn't operating as it should. A tune-up may be the solution if the car hesitates, lacks acceleration, or struggles to start. When the car starts behaving up, describe what you feel and hear to the mechanic. Naturally, you should bring your automobile in as soon as possible for an inspection and servicing if the check engine or service engine light is on. The majority of new cars on the market today have fuel-injected engines, and tune-up services for these vehicles include cleaning or replacing the spark plugs and plug wires, replacing the air and fuel filters, as well as the fuel filter, oxygen sensor, and PCV valve. How can I keep my car performing at its best? Depending on the time of year and the season, there are a number of things you should check to extend the life and performance of your car. Some of these auto parts require routine maintenance, while others only require long-term care. Always adhere to the service interval record and maintenance schedule for your car. Although maintaining and caring for your car requires some work, you don't need to be an expert mechanic to keep it in good working condition. The biggest challenge is knowing what has to be done and how frequently for the best car maintenance. You can make sure that your automobile is in top operating shape by understanding the fundamentals of what it needs and when you should undertake routine car maintenance. Additionally, if you can demonstrate that your car has been well kept, you'll be able to demand top prices when it comes time to sell it. And of course, it's crucial to keep in mind that, despite not always being inexpensive, car maintenance fees might eventually save you from having to make costly repairs in the future. To make it easy to keep track of your car maintenance schedule, we've created a simple car maintenance application. You can create a free account on the myfleetonline.io website. This web application will help you stay on top of your automotive maintenance. Short-term inspections. Levels of oil and coolant. It's a good idea to check the oil and coolant levels in your car while the engine is still cool once a month, or every few gas fill-ups, and especially before any longer road trips. Leaving either of them at low levels can cause engine issues. To find both on your particular car, consult your owner's manual. Intake filter. The air filter in your engine controls airflow into the engine and aids in preventing particle and trash buildup. You may increase fuel efficiency, lower emissions, and prolong the life of your engine by checking sure that the air filter is flowing freely. Check your owner's handbook for instructions and how often it has to be replaced to perform this effortlessly at home. Tread depth and tire pressure. Make it a routine to frequently visually inspect your tires because well-maintained tires are essential to a secure, fuel-efficient trip. Every month, before long excursions or when carrying heavy weight, check the tire pressure. Remember to bring the spare. You'll need a tire pressure gauge to check your tire's pressure. Additionally, keep in mind that during the colder months, tire pressure decreases by 1 pound for every 10 degrees. You can find the recommended air pressure for your tire in your owner's manual. Using the straightforward penny method, you can determine your tread depth. Brake, turn signal, park, and headlights. Although it's crucial that your car's lights are working properly, it's often simple to forget about this. When you're parked in front of a level surface once a month, turn on your headlights to make sure they're both on and in the right places. Visually check your turn signals and parking lights as you circle your automobile. To make sure your brake lights are on, have a friend stand behind the car as you use the brakes. Filter and oil. The motor oil in your car's engine performs a wide range of tasks, including lubricating moving parts, protecting against debris, cooling the engine, minimizing wear and tear, and preventing corrosion. For the engine to remain healthy, cleaning is essential. You may need to change the oil and oil filter as frequently as every 3 months or 3,000 miles, depending on your vehicle and the type of oil you're using. The owner's manuals of many contemporary vehicles will advise you to change your oil less frequently, typically every 5,000 to 10,000 miles. To be sure what is suitable for your car, check the owner's manual and speak with a professional. Tires rotation. The tread wear patterns on your tires might differ between the front and back tires, or even from one side of the tread to the other, depending on your vehicle's alignment, usage, and many other factors. By more uniformly distributing tread wear and assisting in the prevention of noise and vibration issues, rotating your tires can help to increase the useful life of your tires. Wax vehicle. Waxing your car after washing it will not only keep it bright but will also assist to maintain the paint's quality and lower the likelihood of rust. Waxing can help limit this by creating a protective coating to lengthen the life of your paint. Many irritants, such as dust, sand, and salt can accumulate, and environmental elements, such as ozone and ultraviolet light, can cause microscopic damage. Thanks for watching. Please check out the myfleetonline.io.